Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video, and welcome to episode 23 of our classic career survival series. In today's video, we'll start building our first VTOL for Season 2. The plan is to get most of the bodywork done, as well as give it a bit of a paint, and get it ready to have the engines and electronics fitted next episode. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, guys, here we are in the workbench. We're going to get stuck straight into it. So we're going to bring this forward to about there. We're going to grab some 1x2 wedges to begin with. We'll bring that up, and then maybe we'll put a smaller wedge on this spot here. A little 1x1, we'll go like that, and that will come up maybe a couple blocks or so, and then we'll turn this around and we'll come up maybe 2, and then we'll have the window right there. So this is going to be kind of a medium-sized VTOL, not too big, not too small, hopefully. We'll go like that, we'll put another one of these right here. Perfect, turn this around and go right there. Perfect, let's fill all that in, and there, and there. Very nice. Next, what we might do, we might put the window in just to get the shape going, so we understand how big we want this thing. So we might grab a 3x4. Is that going to be too big? Boop. We have to bring that back one more, do we? Yes. Okay. Put that right here. Boop. Something like that. That looks pretty big, but it should be fine. Hopefully. We'll get rid of all of that because we don't need that there. Okay. I mean, we'll go with it for now and see. Yeah, we'll go in a different color. If we go under here, if we build a little spot, this is where we're going to put all the windows on. And I made it red so we know to delete it after. So what do we need to fill that in? We need some sort of diamond. Alright, something like that. That looks pretty good. And then what we might do, we might get a full corner piece and go like that. That should be plenty big enough. That looks pretty cool, actually. So let's get rid of all of this red. We don't need any of it. Perfect. So let's grab another window. So the side of this is going to be all glass if we can. So we'll come down one, and then we'll put another one of these on the bottom. Will that work if we went like that? That's going to come down too low, is it? I don't know, it might be right. Let's see. We'll leave it like that for a minute and see what it looks like. We might go back to the blocks. We might get some of these, and we'll run these along the top all the way to there, I suppose. Yeah. Going to do the same down here. I don't know how this is going to look. So that doesn't fit right there, does it? Actually, guys, a change of plan. We're going to get rid of these ones right there, and we're going to put an angled piece in. I think that might be best. And then we'll put some more of these in so we can fill that into there. Come along. That should make the bottom of this a little bit easier. We'll bring that up like that. So what are we going to put here? This is very confusing. Alright, guys, that's what I've come up with. I think that looks all right. We might even open up the sides of here to put a spotlight in eventually anyway, so it might break up that flat look. But that's what we got for now, so I'm going to leave it just like that. What we're going to do next, we're going to get some more windows. We're going to come out one block there, or one window length on each side, and then we'll have the pole come up right here. We don't need that there or there. And then down here is going to be an angle, so let's chuck that right here. And then we're going to put a window down the bottom. So let's go back to windows. We're going to grab a 1x3, one of these ones. Turn that upside down, put that right there, perfect. And we're going to do the same on the top, and boop, very nice. That is not right. It's got to be like that. Very good, that's a bit better. We'll grab this angle and put it back on the top like so. Awesome, now let's focus on the roof. So we're going to get some red blocks out so we can know to delete them. We'll just go like that for a minute. Right, so we're going to build on top of these. Let's get back into here. We'll grab a 2x2 pyramid. Am I going to be able to make these fit? That is the question. Yep, that'll work really well right there. So we'll grab some more wedges, and we'll go like this, turn them around, boop, and then back that way like that. That gives it a bit of a curvy look. That looks pretty cool. Very good. All right, let's get rid of all of this, all of these, and that there. Very good. We'll fill in the roof as well. All right, so we have a fairly good shape going on. I think it looks all right anyway. Is there enough room for the seats, though? There should be. If we bring them up a couple levels, maybe like up here, I guess. We'll chuck a couple in and see what it looks like. We'll put them in orange. So if we just go like that, that should be fine. Maybe bring them back one, like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Should be able to see all out the side and everything for those windows. Yeah, that's good. All right, we'll leave it like that for now. We can always come back and change it after. All right, let's continue this all the way back down to about maybe here for now. That's a pretty long VTOL. Maybe we'll end it about there. That'd be better. We can always extend it anyway. That's the beauty of this game. All right, let's turn these up around this way and bring that back to about here. Yes. This VTOL is also going to float, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Well, we're building in the water dock, aren't we? Yeah. It's got to float as well, so that's a bit of a challenge, but that's fine. Now, we'll bring this up. I don't think it's going to be this flat when we're finished. In fact, no, that looks awful. Maybe we can make it go wider after the cabin. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. What if we get rid of this and all of these? Let's change this up a little bit. We'll make this come out to about here. We get rid of that, and we'll get some, maybe some of these. If we put these upside down here, we can make it start coming out a bit more. Maybe come up like so. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. We'll grab a 1x4, turn that around in there. Perfect. Very good. All right, now we'll get some wedges. We'll put them in here, turn that around, and that can be the base of it. And then after that, we could probably get some 1x2s, maybe? Would that be right if we came up there after? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like when we're done. Some more of these. Oh, just took a screenshot by accident, apparently. That's fine. We'll go up like that. Is that going to work? Nope. What do we need for this area? I think we need a 2x2. Is that going to fit right here? Oh, yep, that'll work. Perfect. Turn these around like that. All right, so it sort of widens out a little bit there. Hopefully that looks okay. I guess we'll see. So this will come up like that now. So that's a lot wider, so we can have a bit more usable space. That's pretty cool. Let's fill in all these windows. We need another one of these. We'll turn that around like so. We need another one of them right here. And we need a little tiny window for the bottom of there. A 1x2, yes. Turn that around. And we'll put that right there. Perfect. That looks pretty cool, actually. Let's paint those windows and see what it looks like. Boom, 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 boom. All of these, please. Thank you. Anything that's glass needs to be painted black. All right, that looks pretty cool. I think I like it. All right, so next up, we need to keep this going higher. So let's grab one of these. We'll put that in right there. Bring that up. Yeah, up, please. Oh, okay, up like that then. That'll do. And that will be where the wings attach right here. That could work out pretty well, actually. So we need another 1x2 to stick in this area. So we turn that like so. So that's pretty flat on the top, isn't it? Maybe the wings can come from about here. Yeah, a bit further back, maybe here. Would that be all right, do you reckon, if we came out like that? Something like this. We'll leave them there for a minute. That will be roughly where we're going to have our wings then. Something like that. Maybe a bit further back even. We'll see. We'll see how we go. So one of these can go up here. We'll bring that forwards. Something like... No, not like that. We need one of these in here, don't we? Whoop. Turn that around like that. Awesome. And we'll put one of these. Not one of those. One of these in right there. Very good. So we'll grab some more 1x2 wedges. Turn that around and bring it back that way. All right, now we'll go up to the top of the wing. I think we're going to come up one more, actually. So if we fill that in, can we squeeze some 1x4s in here? Is that possible? Alrighty, guys, I just changed this a little bit. I brought the hump starting a little bit more forward above the cabin there, and I brought the wings back a few blocks. Actually, I deleted some of the front of them, so we need to fill that back in like that. That is looking a lot better, I think. I quite like that. So we're going to leave it like that for now. This will be brought back. It'll be like a bit of a roof to about... Oh, maybe here, and then it'll start sloping down. Maybe even a few more blocks back. About there, we can bring that to start coming down about there. Something like that, it'll be fine. We'll go like this. So we need to start making it come in a little bit too, don't we? And come up at the back. How on earth are we going to do that? Let me come up with something, and I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, guys, that's what I've come up with. It sort of comes down a little bit, and then it kind of comes in, and the back comes up, which is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and fill this in. That's probably... best place to start. We get some more wedges out. We'll turn these around the right way. That is all good. And then it looks like the rest of it is just flat after that. Something like that. That looks pretty cool. Now we need to sort out the back and make this all link together somehow. This is very difficult. I really struggle with this bit, but that's all right. We'll work it out. We'll come up like that. Maybe this bit here can come in a little bit. We'll come up to about there. We're going to have to put some of this on there as well. Bring that up one. Get rid of that. We need this to go in there. Perfect. Now, so this bit here is going to be a flat surface by the looks, and this has got to come up as well. So let's do that. We'll grab one of these, turn that around, and that can link up to there. It's going to be a bit of a square corner to it. That's the only problem. Oh, this is difficult. Well, this bit here comes in as well, so that's got to go down to there. Link all this up. How does this work, man? Let me work it out, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, guys, I think I've sorted it out. I ended up putting a spacer in there to put one of these in. We have a little funny bit going on here, but I don't think that really matters too much. We're going to have some floats on the side anyway. It should cover that all up. But that's what it's going to look like just for now. We need to finish off the back of this with something. Maybe we could have the little wings come out the top of here. So if we come out like that, yes. And then we're going to have our two fins on each side. So maybe let's get some control surfaces out so we can see how much room we've got to play with. How long are these ones? So they could go... maybe get rid of all of that. Fit them in there. That should be fine, actually. And then what we'll do, we'll have the other pieces coming on here, maybe. We'll get some of these out, turn these up that way. Yeah, something like that. That looks pretty cool. What we'll do, we'll bring these up, maybe one block, and we'll have some wedges there. We'll go like that. Should be fine. Get some wedges. We'll put a little one in right there, and we need to come up one more like that. And we need one more to put right here. All right, something like that. That looks pretty good. Maybe, oh, is that too curvy? No, it looks good. I think that looks pretty good. We'll get rid of all of these here. Now we need to make this kind of line up. So we get some of these out. If we go like that, bring this out too, fill that in there, and we'll just put another wedge right here. Perfect. That looks pretty cool. I think we might leave it like that. That looks nice. Next up, we need to make these wings a little bit thicker, and they also need to store fuel in them. So we're going to put some upside down wedges in there. Let's get some wing pieces out. We're going to need a bunch of these bad boys. So we'll turn these up the right way. We could probably come in a few more with that, actually. If we come to about there, see how many of these we can fit before it gets to the rotor. Maybe we could go like that, and then the rotor sits on the end. That could be fine. Yeah, it's going to be pretty big, isn't it? Maybe we could come in one more. I think that's not a bad idea. If we go like that, boom, boom, and boop, and one more right here. Something like that. Actually, we're going to go from about here, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to have the rotor sitting right there. I don't think they need to be too big of a wing, so I think that looks pretty good. Then we're going to put some control surfaces on the back. So let's go control. We're going to need some more of these small ones. If we go about here, so if we bring this out maybe 2 more blocks like so, we'll get some control surfaces, put these up that way. We'll fix these up after, like make them opposite and whatnot, but we'll leave it like that for now. And then we're going to get some, what we'll do, we'll grab one of these, put that right there. Get some more wedges, and boom, go along like that, and put one right there. Perfect. That looks pretty cool. We're going to need some robotic pivots. Do we have? Yes, we do. Perfect. So we're going to use the fluid ones because we're going to have the fluid here and an engine on each side. So how on earth are we going to attach these on? Something like that, I guess. Then they're going to have to come down. Yeah, we can work with that. That should be fine. What we might do, we might put some wedges on the bottom of here. Some of these ones, we'll turn these up that way, go all the way along. That's not going to fit. Yes, it will, because we're going to move these back a little bit anyway. So if we grab this one here, and we'll put it there instead, that should be just fine. It's kind of right in the middle of the wing too. Perfect. Then we're going to get some smaller wedges to come along here, like that. And then it's going to drop off with some of these after. And whoop, put that maybe here-ish. Should be fine. Is that going to be right? No, it's not going to be fine. We're going to get rid of that. We might just have one, and that can just come down straight away. That might be best. So if we put this here, whoop. Yeah, something like that, and that will attach onto this piece here. That should be pretty good. We'll grab a block out. We'll put that right here. We'll get some wedges, and we'll fill this little gap in. So if we put one of these like that, and we'll just put one of these right there, and we're going to need something for the bottom as well. Actually, we're going to change all this. We're going to put a 1x2 right there. And then we're going to have to put the same thing up here. So that looks a little bit funny, doesn't it? Oh, it should be right. We'll grab some wedges out and see what it looks like when we're done. So we go like that. And then what we might do, we might grab... Actually, we'll put some more on the top here. If we put one there, and then we'll get a 2x4 to make that kind of flow down the wing a little bit, that sort of thing. I think is what we want to do. We'll go like that. That should be fine. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll go like this. And we have to fill in the back of this as well, but that needs to be able to enter the wing to get fuel out of. So we're going to have to put some pipes in, and they go down that way sort of thing. So let me quickly do that. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty guys, something just like that. We have a little bump there to come up and hold that pivot on. Should be just fine. So let's grab some more wedges out. Put some little baby ones underneath here, all the way along like that. That should be fine. That's looking pretty cool actually. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright guys, next up we're going to start the engine. So we're going to bring this forward to about there-ish I suppose, and bring that back to about there. That should be fine. What we might do, we might put a layer on top with some small wedges. Turn them around like so. Very good. And then what we might do, we might have some bigger wedges on the bottom like that. Alright, that's a pretty big engine. That should be fine. Now we need a spot for all the cylinders to sit on. So if we go maybe 2 wide, or we're going to have to do 3, aren't we? We have to do an odd number like that. That should be fine. Let's set this up and see what it looks like with some of these on. We'll go like this. What if we put the shape it first, and then we'll make an engine fit inside. I think that's the wrong way to do it, but anyway, we'll go like that and bring that to there. Are they going to be too big? No, it looks pretty good, actually. Should be fine. All right, perfect. Now, let's get some modular engines out. We're going to use these little ones here. So how many cylinders do we want to fit in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what we might do, we might bring it up one more, actually. We might put it on top of a block here. Then we can put pistons all the way around the outside. 1, 2... Oh, I can drag them. Oh, awesome. Very cool. That is way too many, but let's go like... Actually, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Let's get some cylinders and we'll see how much room we got. We'll fit as much as we can in. Alrighty, guys. Something just like that. We have 7 cylinders all the way around. So we have 7, 14, 12, 28 cylinders. That is hopefully way more than enough. I don't know. It's a pretty big VTOL, but anyway. So we're going to get a clutch. We're going to put that right on the front like so. And then we're going to need a gearbox. We'll grab one of these. And we need to turn it that way around, I think. And then the propeller will sit right there. So we'll get a prop out. Which one are we going to use? Rotor light. Yeah, I suppose that's what we're going to have to use. Something like that. Can we make them any bigger, though? They look way too small. Alrighty, guys. I found these rotor propellers. They look a lot better. They're a lot bigger. More beefy. Hopefully they can... hopefully these engines can handle them, though. That's all I'm worried about. It looks... Yeah, they're huge. It looks a bit funny, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. So next up, we're going to start putting these engines together. So we need a airport on each one. So that will go straight to the front. That should work pretty well. We're going to need a fuel one. Which one's here? Right here. Very good. So where's that connect up to? Is that in the top? Alright, guys, we have a problem. The part where I have to connect up the fuel manifold, I have to delete a cylinder. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn these around somehow. So if we go like that, we're going to get those robotic pivots back out. The fluid ones, perfect. Put that right in here somehow. I don't know how this is going to work exactly. It might have to come out the bottom a little bit. That might be the way we have to do it. And we'll turn that around like that. Like this way around, please. If we go like this, then that can go straight to the front. That might be better. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And then that can connect to this piece. Yes, that's a lot better. We better go and do the same to this side as well. Boom, boom. Perfect. All right. I think that's the right way around that we're going to have to do. At least we can replace the cylinder now. So we'll put that back in right here. And boop. Okay, I think that's the right way around. No, that's wrong. It's completely facing the wrong way. Turn that way. Perfect. That's better. So that will go into there. Perfect. That means we don't need this hump anymore, but I might leave it there anyway. I think it looks pretty cool. We'll replace that piece with this one right there. And we'll fill in the bottom like so. And we need one of these to put in this area as well. Boop. Okay, that looks fine. We are going to have to make up for this little piece in the bottom, though, with some of these. That should be fine. We don't really have a choice. Now, where is that piece coming out of? Right there. Perfect. So we can get our fuel manifold. We'll grab one of these out. And if we turn it that way, we can just connect up pipes to that straight away. So that should be perfect. We'll grab an angle. Which way is that facing? Man, I really can't see in here. That way. And that needs to go that way. Perfect. So that is the air and the fuel sorted. We'll get a port and put it on there now. We'll go like that. Perfect. So that will kind of look like an air vent anyway. That's pretty cool. All right, next up we need the coolant bits and pieces. Right, where on earth are we going to put all this? Let's start with the drive belt first. We'll grab one of these. Put that right there. We'll put the fluid pump on the side perhaps. Just like that. That's perfect. We'll get this coolant piece back out. Maybe we can put that right on the end there. I don't know. We'll get a radiator. We'll put one of these ones down the bottom. Where are those ports? Right there. Okay, what if we turn it around that way? Is one radiator going to be enough? That is my problem. That is my question. Let's assume it is. We'll get some pipes out and we'll connect all this together. All right, something just like that. That should be fine. Hopefully it all works all right. We need to put some angles coming down here as well, if possible. And we need to fit the exhaust in somewhere. I don't know whereabouts we're going to put that yet. But anyway, we'll do the angles first. Let's get some wedges out. We'll get some 1x4s. They'll go along like so. Very good. And we'll get the parts to connect up to that. So we'll go there. And that needs to be something different. Turn that around like so. Very good. And we'll grab a 1x4 and we'll rotate that right there. Very nice. That's going to be the same shape on this side as well. So turn that around like that. Perfect. And then we'll just put blocks in there. But we might use some pipes because we need to get the exhaust out somehow. So we're going to need one of these. I don't know if we're going to need one or two. Let's just go with one and hope that works fine. Then we need some pipes that will come down like that. And then it will move across, boop, all the way to the back. And we're going to split it up into 2 after this area, because I want it to look like a twin exhaust sort of thing. We need that to go that way. And then that will go into a T-piece like that. And it'll come across one more. And then this one will face out as well. Boop. And we'll get 2 exhaust pieces and put them on the end of that. That should be just fine. We'll go like boom and boom. Perfect. It looks a bit funny at the moment. We'll go like that. We'll get some more wedges out. So if we put these on the... it's not going to work, is it? Okay, what if we go like that then? That should be fine. We'll get rid of... we can't get rid of those though. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll put some blocks along the top of that. Then we'll put the wedges on after. Yeah, something like that. That's probably fine. We need one wedge. Put that right there. And we're going to need some of these. We'll go boop. And turn that around like so. Whoop, boink. And one of those right there. Perfect. That's the top of it sort of done-ish, at least. We'll grab some more blocks. We'll fill that in like so. Okay, this is actually looking a bit better than what I was thinking, so I'm pretty happy with it. We'll get some more blocks, put them on the top. Alright, that's looking pretty cool. And then we'll fill the bottom in. Actually, before we do that, we might fill in all of this first. We need one to put in there, and fill all that in like so. Cool. And we'll go all the way along like that. That looks a bit funny on the front there, doesn't it? Maybe we could probably change this around. Let me see what I can come up with. Alright, yeah, that looks a lot better with some angles on it. Actually kind of looks like an engine sort of thing now. Let's quickly fill in the back of this, and then we'll put some paint on, and then we might call it an episode. We'll go like this on here. Now, do I want it to come up on a steep angle? I think we do. If we go at 1x2, we'll go like that. So similar to what we've done on the front, to the opposite there. We'll get some more wedges out. So we'll go and boop, and one here, boop. Perfect. And then we just need to fill in the bottom here. So we'll go like that, and just some little baby wedges up here. So we'll go like this, and like that. That is looking pretty cool. We'll get some blocks. We'll just plug that in like that, I suppose. That is looking very good. Alrighty, guys. One more thing we're going to do quickly before we put some paint on. I think these look a bit small. So we'll make them a little bit bigger. I wonder if we've got some more control surfaces we can use. We've got some medium ones here. Oh, they look huge. That is way too big. We might put them back and leave it, actually. Or you know what we'll do? We might move them up a little bit. So we'll grab them here like that. We don't need that piece, though. Let's get rid of that. What if we move them up 1? That looks a little bit better, I think. We'll do the same thing over here. We'll get rid of all that's in there. We'll go like that and come down. Move that and up 1. Paste it right there. Perfect. So let's merge that all together. All right, awesome. Let me come up with a quick paint job, and I'll be back in a second to show you what I've done. Alright guys, this is what I come up with. We have some grey with some orange around the bottom and around the top around the wings and the engines all the way to the back. Also at the back, we haven't finished it off. So we're definitely going to do that next episode. Next episode, we're going to put some floats on the side here and a bit more interior. I'll get the interior going. Looks like we're going to have a fair bit of room. If the floor level's about here, we're going to have some room under here. So maybe we can have it have firefighting capabilities. So we can have a storage tank under here, like for some water. Be pretty cool. But that will be something we work out next episode. But anyway, guys, that will do us for today. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.